Well, Lucas Leiva and Jillian Mayer are the masterminds behind it, and they took me for a burger on Fairfax and showed me a PDF about their plan to get someone to buy them a boat that we could ride around in for all summer. And as an excuse to make movies, or I guess we made the movies as an excuse to ride around in a boat. This seemed like a really sensible business plan to me, and I gave them all my money.
As soon as I read that I'm going to wear a Minion suit in July in Miami, I said, let's go. I said, I've been practicing Bikram yoga for years now, and I am prepared for this role. I think you made the right choice. No, I saw some of Dylan's. I talked to Dylan. He the way he explained it was like, it just sounded really interesting. He just seemed to have a really thoughtful sort of vision on like what his short was gonna be. Like he put so much thought into it, and I watched some of his shorts, and I just was like super psyched to be involved.
We sort of do things in two waves. Like the first round of filming that we did, we gave people, a bunch of our filmmakers, really sort of a lot of leeway to just basically come to Miami and make whatever story they wanted to on the boat. And that was super fun. We used the same like production team for everything. And so like a new director would come down pretty much every month. We would like spend some time with them, getting to know their style, and then create like this little world with them for a little bit. And then after that, we sat with everything that we had made, and as a collective, we did a lot of writing together, a lot of thinking about how to connect all those stories, and then we did another round of filming that was really aimed towards creating sort of a cohesive whole.
There's sort of a model of this in fine art called an exquisite corpse, and when you sort of start something and then you have someone else come on to finish the rest, and we talked a lot about that in terms of the general sort of process of the movie. And I think that in terms of the too many cooks in the kitchen, I think we did a nice job balancing trusting our artists a lot to sort of really imagine fully and tell the story that they wanted to tell, and then help sort of, rather than it being like we're all have ideas about your script or we all have ideas about how your short should be or where it should be in the movie, kind of empowered all of our filmmakers to help solve the problems of the film as a whole. So once the films were made, we then kind of put it back on the filmmakers to be like, okay, here's this huge 3-hour thing. Now we all need to figure out how to shape it into this cohesive whole. So I think it was a constantly sort of undulating process of really trusting each other to sort of execute their ideas fully, and then all coming back together as a group and kind of refining it and thinking about the film as a whole.